This Friday, May 8th, sees the 75th anniversary of VE Day, when victory in Europe was declared in World War II. We've been planning locally to mark this very special anniversary for some time, and the government even moved the first May bank holiday from a Monday to this Friday. Now, of course, the coronavirus lockdown is upon us, so street parties, church services, and other commemorative events have had to be abandoned. But that doesn't mean that the occasion should go unmarked. We have a small number of veterans of World War II still living in our area, approaching, if not past their 100th birthdays, and we have others who lived through the period and whose memories are strong. Indeed, my own father, who served in the RAF, only died last year aged 103. I recognise the same characteristics as my father in Captain, now Colonel Tom Moore, who recently raised so much money for the NHS. Those characteristics of humility combined with a determination to keep going no matter what. On your behalf, I'd like to salute them for their courage and their sacrifice. Things are tough for all of us right now, but this is the generation that lived through years of rationing, through air raids, and who went to war for the values and freedoms we hold dear. If you visit our website at www.southnorthants.gov.uk/VE Day, you'll be able to find links to all sorts of interesting ideas and resources, music, stories, BBC craft tips for making your own bunting at home, and even recipes like Prue Leith's Muscovado flapjacks. There is a link on there to Dan Snow's VE Day Creative Challenge for young people, and also links to some fascinating online historic exhibitions from the Imperial War Museum, the National Archives, and the National Army Museum. As I think about World War II, I also reflect on the sacrifices made today by the men and women of our armed forces and veterans of later conflicts. They are supported by charities from the Royal British Legion to Blesma and SAFA to Help for Heroes. But it's also our job as a council and as a community to honour the commitment made by our armed services personnel and their families alike. That is why we are a proud signatory at South Northants Council of the Armed Forces Covenant, where we commit to treat our veterans and their families fairly. World War II continued to rage further afield for months after VE Day in 1945, and I hope that by the time we commemorate VJ Day on August 15th, we'll be past the peak of our current coronavirus challenge, in which the heroes of today can draw inspiration from the heroes that went before. Thank you.